Just shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking.
What up, world? It's your boy, Coolie Main.
You got AK the Chief in the building.
Your boy, Young K.R.A.P, Young Smokey Robinson, Smoke Boy. I'm hustling with on all major streaming platforms, ASAP.
And y'all know what it is. It's time to plug them headphones in, put the kids to bed, and let's begin to listen. It's grown-ups talk. Today we're gonna talk to Young K.R.A.P about his music career and everything going on with him. Let's go.
What up, world? What's going on with y'all?
Shit, what up, AK?
What's good, Coolie? What's good, Young K.R.A.P?
Good.
Shit, just trying to get it right.
That's it.
That's a motherfucking move for today. That's a motherfucking insider. Unless if you on IG Live right now, that's a fucking insider. But yeah,
get it right.
Yeah. Y'all know what part of the show this is. This part of the show is dedicated to you, to our fans, our supporters, our listeners. To everybody fucking with us on Mondays as we drop the audios, and everybody fucking with us on Wednesdays as we drop the visuals. It takes a special type of you to appreciate a special type of us, and we appreciate that.
Facts. And you already know the motto. Like, share, and follow. If you didn't do it, do it. Tell a friend and do that shit again.
And y'all stop acting all fucking stink. If you on Instagram, Spotify, iHeartRadio, anywhere where you could put Grown Ups Talk podcast in your search engine,
what to do,
I need y'all to hit that motherfucking link.
Let's get it.
Hey, yo, listen, man. I need y'all, if you on Instagram right now, yeah, that's you on Instagram right now. I need y'all to go over to Catch a Vibe 2. That's right, Catch a Vibe 2. I need y'all to hit up the Queens of Edibles. And I mean, they got the best varieties of everything. Whatever you need, they could make it happen. You feel me? Catch that vibe with Catch a Vibe 2. And I mean, let them know Grown Ups Talk sent you. Once you're done over there, I need you to go over to Cuts on Congress, holla at my guy Bart, get your lineup right. I finally went over there and got right, you feel me? No more woofing for me. I'm in there. He got me looking right for the camera, for y'all. Alright. Since I got that right, I'm about to go over to 631 Middletown Ave, Middletown Cafe, holla at Ski Ball, June, and Nico. Y'all know what it is when it's over there. We always over there having a grown-up time, having grown, sexy, intelligent, everything, man. Whatever you could think of that's grown up, if it's under that goddamn umbrella, it's happening over there. You feel me? 631 Middletown Ave, Middletown Cafe. Yeah.
You already know. If you need that Grown Ups Talk merchandise, hit up any of our social media links and hit that link on. You get 15% off, and damn.
Sell that shit, man. Sell that shit. Nah, listen, man. Spreadshirt.com /Grown-Ups Talk merch. Again, Spreadshirt.com /Grown-Ups Talk merch. Y'all know what it is, man. If you need the merch and you fucking with Grown-Ups Talk, that's what you need to hit. Hit that link, get your 15% off, and help support the fucking podcast. Let's go.
Appreciate it.
That's what
I was trying to say.
That's what I'm saying. Teamwork make the dream work.
I was trying to say. The shit wouldn't come out.
Teamwork make the dream work.
It was, no, I mean, you circling it in my head. I'm like, yo, 15% off, merchandise, hit the link.
You finished this cup.
Right.
Feel me? Oh, yeah, that shit,
That shit hitting me.
Shout out to Ciroc.
Hey, yo. But like we said in the beginning, I mean, we here to talk to Young K.R.A.P, you feel me?
Facts.
K.R.A.P is in the building. If
Welcome
you didn't
table,
know,
bro.
You're about to get familiar. Shit, let the world know who Young K.R.A.P is, bro. My bad, I know you about to sit.
It's the boy, Young K.R.A.P. You know, Young K.R.A.P standing for still, the scrap part, still kicking rhythm and poetry.
Word.
You feel me? And I do that just from the fact I want people to know, like, no matter what I'm kicking on any type of beat, it's still substance behind it, you know what I mean?
Word.
I take everything, like, even if it sounds like some mumble rap, you listen to the lyrics, I'm always keeping it. I always got a message around my music. I'm always pulling from something out of my life, you know what I mean? So it's always, you know what I mean? It's always authentic, you know what I mean?
Word. Respect that. Definitely. And how long you been at it, bro?
Like 3-4 years.
3-4 years?
3 exactly. 3 or 4 years, yeah.
So it's 3-4 years, like, taking it serious?
Yeah.
All right. So before that, like, when did you first start rapping?
I wasn't even like, I mean, everybody freestyle with their homies.
Right.
So like, I was always like doing shit like that.
Yeah.
But like, I ain't really pick up the pen till like 3-4 years ago.
Word.
Like seriously, like, you know, rap.
Put something down.
Yeah.
Word. So shit, what got you in to rapping? Like, what made you want to pick up the pen and chase the dream of being an artist? You know what I mean? Being Young K.R.A.P.
How I first started getting into rapping, I was a little homie.
Right.
So like I was down with the rap group EBE. was a little homie though. I was like the mascot basically. You know, like I'm just down for the ride with the homies. I might get on some tracks here, I might not get on some tracks, but like
you did.
My big homies was doing this, so I was just like, yo, big bro is about to take off. I'm just riding for the wave, you know. I was in it for the perks at the time, like
right.
Just how the shit was, how when we talked about it, how it looked when it lined up, like damn, it's lit.
Yeah.
And then you know things happened and transpired where I had it. Like for me, music is not just music. Like for me, it was serious to me. Like I said, like how I grew up, I didn't really have nobody telling me what to do. Like, you know, go to school, go to, cause you know, I got family members who've been to college, family members who ain't been to college. I got people, you know, who in the streets, who not in the streets, you know what I mean? And on both ends of the gate, some people are alright, some people not, you know what I mean? So it's like
50-50.
The word I got was figure out, you know,
where you fit in.
Yeah, like so what I was doing wasn't probably the best thing I was doing at the time, but I know like when shit got real, like music was something I could lean on. You know what I mean? That's something I could know I could do. So it started off with just, you know, when shit fell apart with the group and shit got real, I had to like, I looked at music to me as like, yo, maybe this could be like my breakout, my escape. You know what I mean? So I just turned to it full-fledged and like, got some studio time and you know we started hitting the booth. And then I met these guys, Nick and Marco. And I met them going to the studio actually, like when I started really going hard with it. Yeah. And they taught me the ins and outs of like the internet game, like you know, like they basically taught me that it's bigger than just your city. Like you know, you could get on that internet and really email and talk to these channels and like. Well, no, we was targeting podcasters. Like people like, yo, like we was targeting, we'll inbox y'all and like, we're like, yo, can you throw our shit in the video?
Word.
And then it really went from there. Yeah. Like, shit started getting picked up by it.
That's some smart
and
shit.
Then,
that's smart.
That's what started. That's what they taught me.
Smart. Yeah,
and then like, you know, my first tape is some like some drive-bys, but then based on what they taught me, like I did it and I released my first song regular, and the shit was so crazy it caused like an internal rift within the group, like because it's a formula that they was doing and I got the numbers that they thought they would get. You know what I mean? And like it wasn't jealousy. It was literally like we all wanted the same thing, but at the same time like we still competitive. You know what I mean? Like, so when you see somebody who ain't really putting no groundwork like they've been doing it for years. It's only right you're gonna have some reserves about like what the fuck, you know what I mean? So I started that's when my first tape, my first EP, Detour came about when I had to go to another studio and write like 6-7 songs because we was having little problems. Then after that we came to some like some drive-bys and some like some drive-bys was like me just like giving the world an introduction of who I am, like you know what I mean? Like what I'm about, you know what I mean?
So when you separated from the group and you had to do your own thing, and was those numbers still consistent?
Yeah.
It was still.
It still was dope. Like the numbers still was dope. And like they even said it like, yo, it's not like you got talent, bro. Like, like yo, my first day recording, my boy Marco was like, yo, you a legend. I'm like, hey, chill, bro. Cause I ain't no cocky dude, so I'm like, yo, bro, chill. But he said it. Yeah, but he said it like since day one. He be like, yo, you a legend, bro. So I'm like, the fuck. So like, you know, that's why I think we was able to come back from it, cause like them 3 dudes, like no lie, like that's my real start, like on my own, and like they dope, like you know, and you can't mention my beginning without mentioning them. Feel me, like, cause me getting in the stew locking in starts with them, like, it's like they came to me type shit, like they found me, they thought I was dope, they went and heard my shit, was like, yo, you gotta come out here to Westport, your shit's fire, bro, you a legend, I'm like, word, like, you know,
that's dope though, because like even sitting in the seat right now. Telling your story, you don't have to tell your story including them. Like, you feel me? You could be out here like some people would just be like, hey, yo, it was all me, all ever me. Like, it was nobody else, just me. I went here, I did this, I did that. And you still showing the respect that, I mean, they got a footprint in there on your travels. Like,
yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, yo, even off this tape recently, like, I remember Marco called me. He's like, yo, bro, you gotta start a fucking YouTube channel. I'm like, motherfucker, like I'm doing numbers, like I got channels posting me like it's lit, like you feel me? He like, nah, bro, fuck that. Yo, 6 months later, my boy got 4,500 subscribers.
Yeah.
I think Nick got like 3,800.
Yeah.
On their channel.
Yeah.
And I ain't even got a channel. And I'm like, damn. I mean, it's crazy though, cause it's like, y'all was right, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like, but, like, yeah, they always put me on game, or they always teach me.
That's
Like,
good.
they the homies, but I know right now if they was to sign like a big contract, they still would probably leave a door open for me type shit. Like that's the bond we got with each other, feel me? So it's like we can never, like I can never just like leave them out the you know, the mix. You feel me?
That's dope. I mean that show the caliber of person you is.
Yeah, they want loyalty, you know.
Yeah, that's not just stage shit. Like I mean, if it was stage shit, like I said, we wouldn't even have came up on this shit with your answer. Like you feel me? That's dope. That's mad commendable. Like
so. My question is, how did it feel to know that your music had that effect on someone? Like someone can even put you in a
great fucking question. I was about to ask it.
You know, category as a legend. So that's very high praise. So like, how did that make you feel?
Man, I'm be real, yo. Like it felt good,
right?
But like I ain't gonna lie, like I really don't be trying to be all like.
You don't want to big your head.
I ain't big on being in the spotlight, bro. Like you don't know lie, them was my boys, and you can see the numbers, and like I put up numbers, and they put up wild numbers, and like they'll be telling me like, yo, you gotta step it up, and I'm just like, bro, I'm gonna get there. Like I'm more like I know where my path is going, and like I ain't in it for the for me, music is deeper than just like
the
fans and the fame. Like it's like. I'm just telling my story. Like every tape is a chapter of my life. You feel me? So it's like it's deeper than just numbers and money. Like no lie, like I could sign. If it makes sense, I'll sign it. If we talk contracts and deals and shit, whatever it is that like, if the relationships is right behind it, I'll do whatever's on the table. If it's right, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if it feels right for me and my team or whatever we're doing, it's not about the money with me. It's about It's like music is really like it's life, like it's real, like you know what I mean. Like it's deeper than just rap, like it's deeper than just.
No, facts. Music is definitely life. You can feel the vibrations in every song, whether
like when
any genre.
I don't try to make hits when I go to the studio. Like I'm not that type of guy. I just make what I like. Like I make what I feel. Like to me, it's like let me tell this chapter of what I'm going through in my life, and if it come out as a hit, then it do. If it don't, then it don't.
So. There's not a point in time where you go in the studio and be like, yo, you want your fans to have a certain reaction, or you want to cause that that viral sensation. No.
Like if I got fans, I appreciate them.
No, you definitely got fans. If you got
I'm saying like when they like
looking at a video, 100K.
Not like
100K views.
Like I get like. You know, people who see this and they real Scrap fans, they know when they inbox me, like I see motherfuckers they'll inbox with their fans sent them.
Right.
I just tell them, yo, game with me, and I tell them something positive, and I tell them, yo, just be ready for what's coming next. And like, no lie, I even send them some music that's not out yet. Like I'll leak it to them, like yo, like yo, you like I'll do some shit like say like somebody hit me like I want a shirt. I'm like, where you want a shirt? Yo, we should have this. Like they were like, I like this track. They'll probably send me something from my mixtape. I'm like, you want a shirt, bro? I'm about to drop these here. You can have one early.
That's real.
Like, I'll send the music, whatever. Like it's all love. You know what I mean?
That's dope because you got to keep that connection, like for people, because it's people that we know that that do music and they local as fuck and nose in the ear like type shit. Like
nah, that's not me.
Yeah. But to know that, your fans, no matter where they at, they could reach out to you and it's on some love shit. Like no matter what, like you responding, it ain't no bullshit. Like people get a little fame or get some numbers up under them and start acting different. Like oh yo, they too good to communicate with the common folk.
Uncle tell you like yo, we was out in New York. Remember we was out in New York and I met one of my favorite battle. Well, he not one of my favorite.
Word.
But he a battle rapper that I know.
Word.
Remember, I smoked him out, bro. And I'm a fan, like, but like. As a fan, to walk away from that, I felt dope. Like, yo, I just smoked out one of the illest battle rappers ever. Like, you know what I mean?
Word.
Like, you feel me? Like, we, like, I ain't even asking for the follow or nothing. Like, it was just like the fact that I was chilling with homie, like, you know what I mean? It was just like, I watched this nigga on YouTube, bro. Like, this nigga thorough. And like, I rolled up, I smoked him out, bro. You know what I mean? It's like that's dope to me because I feel like reactions like that, interactions like that, like, they leave more of a lasting impression. Or like
it's all about the memories.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I mean? You know, they be like, put the phone down, let's make memories.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean? Like, it ain't always about the pictures.
Yeah.
So it's like more about like,
what's up? Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, just if I could say that and think about that, you know what I mean? That showing me life is dope.
So in today's industry, right?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people say the lyrics is dead. It's all about the melodies. It's all about catchy hooks, and I mean, just being able to make a hit by fucking with the beats, like, I mean, and riding the beat the perfect way, more than putting the right lyrics with that flow and that beat.
The cadence of it.
Right, you feel me? So where do you stand, like, as far as an artist in that? Does flow matter more, or does the lyrics and flow matter?
In between.
Word.
Some songs is a vibe. And you don't really gotta get too lyrical on.
Right.
Some songs you gotta get lyrical on. So it's really just in between. It's just whatever the beat and the rhythm is fitting when you in the studio. Because some songs you do go in there. Like, I was just with Cuz earlier, and I was smoking, we was drinking. I made a song that's like not lyrical, but it's a vibe. You know what I mean? So I'm in between on it. Like, I understand both sides of the coin.
All right. So with that being said, who would be some of your favorite producers? Like, who would be some of your favorite producers?
Honestly, yo, my favorite producers.
You're gonna ask him that. You're not gonna ask him the question the right way, AK. Come on, man.
Right.
Top 5 dead or alive.
Bro, that's my
producers.
Listen, bro, listen. I usually do my rappers first. I do my top 5 dead or alive rappers.
My top 5 gotta be disrespectful.
And then I do my producers. But cause you started talking about beats, I'm segueing into the producer.
Alright.
Gotta, you know.
It's a rock, man.
I really only got one favorite producer. I ain't gonna lie, I only got one favorite producer.
Okay.
Like, this is like a dream, yo. Harry Fraud, like.
Word.
If I could ever work with Harry Fraud, bro. Like, it start with Harry Fraud, and then it had to go with Cool and Dre, and then I like Madlib work when he do with Freddie Gibbs and shit. And then like Cardo.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's the first time.
Like, them shits.
That's why I love this.
That's my lane. Like, on the real,
different.
I got trap songs, but I don't like trap music.
Word.
Like, if you chill with me personally, I'll bump it like some soulful shit. Like, not soulful music, but like my music I listen to, a lot of soulful samples and shit. Like Dave East heavy, cause he don't do a lot of trap.
I was listening to Dave East. I pulled up in here, but Dave East.
Like Dave East, Currency, like Nip. Cause I'm a real Nip fan. You know what I mean?
Real Nip fan.
Real Nip fan. Even Old Wiz, I still go Old Wiz.
Word,
I fuck with Old Wiz.
I do fuck with Rick Ross though, even though he do some trap shit. Like, if I approach a trap beat, I'm trying to go, like, I gotta have Rick Ross in mind. Like.
So, was that, you was throwing some people out there. What's your top 5 dead or alive?
My top 5 dead. Y'all don't want to say that because I don't know if
Nah,
bro, we got
let's
any
go.
rapper that we get up here, that's the
can't escape from this one.
You know what I'm saying?
Top 5 dead or alive, no cap. I'm a millennial.
Yeah, we respect that.
I'm gonna go with.
We just had somebody up here.
I'm gonna go with my introduction into hip hop. This is real shit. 50 Cent, my number 1.
Word.
Okay.
But only because I can relate to 50.
Okay.
Because he's been shot.
Yeah.
I've been shot before.
Word.
That's what made me a fan of him in the first place.
Okay.
Like, he got shot. I ain't been shot 9 times. But the fact that he's been shot, like, you know, growing up, that always made me feel weird sometimes because, you know, where I got shot at, I always felt limited in my health and shit. Okay. So to have a rapper that did that, you know what I mean? And when I heard him, and I heard that's his balance to it made me gravitate to him. Because, like, if you a young dude, you sitting there, like, you know, like, G unit, you know, like, you young, you impressionable,
trust me, we always on it.
So when you young, like, it's like, you know,
that was definitely
I can relate to him. We got something in common.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like
not a bad
50 Cent forever my number one.
Alright.
That's no cap. Like dead or alive. Like I fuck with Pac and Big, but I'm talking about of my generation. 50 Cent my number one.
Yeah, he just no Pac and Big on our top five.
Right. Nah, they ended. Yeah. But I'm saying I put him over Pac and Big, but it's not for what they did in the game. It's for literally like how he impacted my life. Like,
break it down.
I was young, so I wasn't doing the shit he was doing.
Right.
But he got shot. That's something I can relate to him because I've been shot.
Yeah.
I was young, I was shot, and he was older, he got shot. It's off of that alone. That's what made me dive into his music deep. You feel me?
So I got feeling Lil Wayne gonna be on your list too.
Nah.
Cause you know he got shot when he was young too.
Nah,
he came there and died.
I'm gonna be dead eyes. After 50, then I started getting into hip hop hard. Then you start finding about, Kanye came with the late registration.
Okay.
Then he became my favorite rapper. So I'm like, oh shit, Kanye hard.
You must have been fucked up when they had that
Kanye number
going
2
over that album.
Nah, I knew that was like, by that time 50 wasn't the same.
Alright.
So like, I understood. I was
So
like,
he
his promotion,
Yeah.
Like you just said his takes before that, like that shit is weird. He did that shit just to get out his dick type shit. Like,
alright.
Like from I know 50. Like I don't know 50, but
I'm
a diehard, so like he was holding back.
I think that's why he lost that confrontation because it felt like a force.
I still think that album went gold or platinum.
It did numbers. It did numbers.
No, 5 million on that one.
It did numbers, but what I'm saying is like he was reaching. Like he didn't have to.
Yeah, I think he was just like. I think by that point he chilling. Like at that point he was just like G when this shit wasn't going how it was going.
G wasn't. Yeah,
it was just a press move right there.
Yeah.
Like cause when he beef.
Yeah.
That shit wasn't even a real beef.
He a troll for real.
Yeah. Well, I fuck with 50. I'm forever with 50 fan. Like
so. Alright.
Man with the Kanye, but Kanye wasn't my favorite. I'm just telling you.
But Kanye number 2 though, are you saying?
Nah,
no, he just on
he just on my timeline of how I dive. Then from Kanye, you find Jay-Z.
Alright.
And then from Jay-Z, he mentioned Pac and Big. He mentioned Big, then you go to Big.
Okay.
Then you hear Pac. Then you like, I heard this shit before. Then you dive into the albums and you like, this what this shit was about. So then that's how you got Fifth, Pac, Big, Jay. You feel me?
Okay. Alright.
And then from there, it's like, it's just, I ain't gonna lie, Max B probably the fifth, bro.
I fuck the wave.
Nah, that's some real
Only
shit.
because the way that shit, like I said, the way that shit hit me, bro. I used to go downstairs in my crib. I remember, I used to go chill with my neighbor downstairs. I used to live in Bridgeport and shit. I used to live on William Street, right? And every time I go down, he was like older than me. He was like the same age, but he was like older. And like, he was like a little bit more into the streets than I was. Like, I wasn't really in it. Yeah. Like I was like just a neighborhood kid. Like I'll go outside, go to the court. I probably do some mischievous shit, but he was like a year older, 2 years older, be selling drugs already. So I go chill with this nigga and he just bumping Mad Max B. Like Mad Max B, bro. Like and then going on with that, he bumping Max B, he bringing bad bitches through. Like I'm like, oh, this shit is lit, my nigga.
It's gangrene.
I'm going up there. Then he giving me like, the nigga giving me like the Max B mixtape. Like, you can have this, Quan, you can have this. So I'm going just bumping this shit. Thinking about the day I just had, I seen mad ass and titties. I'm like, like, got the punk cousin with Slim or something. Like, it's like, word, like, gang green. Gang motherfucking green. Public domain, you heard? Like, lit. It's lit. Like, Max, so like, all that had different impacts in my life as far as like, the 50 to the Pop, the Big, the J's, like, they all hit me differently, like when I dove into it, like, like 50, I related to him. Right. Jay-Z was like, I was hearing shit everywhere. And like the way he had the dine, like the rock, like the way they was going crazy, you know what I mean?
Stay propping all that.
Yeah, it was like, I was like, when they was, like, no lie, when Rockefeller was going crazy, I was young, but I remember that. Like, I remember that I was just like, listening to music heavy, like, stealing my mom and my father's, like, CDs and shit, stealing my cousin's shit. LimeWire, remember LimeWire? Yeah. We was going crazy.
Definitely, my computer shut down a couple of times.
Bro, we got so many viruses on the computer. So many viruses, like, going crazy.
Right there.
Going crazy.
Shit, I be telling people all the time, there's still some shit that Kanye just recently, like, that I'm Coming Home track. It's mad tracks that, like, he put out on a mixtape on the low, like, early 2000s, on LimeWire, like, recorded. And then it's like he started releasing them updated versions of them.
Currency.
Currency.
That's when like, so you got me like the top 6 then. I don't know, bro. Like,
it's the top 5. You
yo,
got
bro.
a 6 man. You get a 6 man.
You fuck with Currency when you was with Young Money or that
high
far
school,
back,
bro.
Oh, word,
From
word,
day
yeah,
one,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, bro. When I heard this shit, that shit changed my life. That shit was just different, bro. Just like, I wasn't even smoking and I was catching like vibes. Like, I was catching high vibes, listening to this shit. Like yo, I ain't gonna lie, like, I wasn't even a smoker at the time, bumping spitter, but yo, like, that shit affected me. Type shit, like, you feel me? That's why I say you can't give me top 5, but my shit like a top 10, top 15, bro. Like, it's the time.
It's the top 5.
Everybody trying to reach.
Stuck on an island, you ain't got
Bro,
5 artists to listen to.
Like, alright, so now I'm gonna be real, we gotta take Pac and Big off there.
Alright.
So we gotta go 50, Hov, Max, Currency, J. Cole.
That's it.
Chop it block right there.
Those was like in my life what affected me. Listen to those shits like I remember Friday Night Lights, J. Cole, high school. I remember that. You feel me? I remember Currency.
That's a good variety.
New Jack City.
You got a little bit of everything.
I had a Max B. I listened so much Max, doing so much shit I wasn't supposed to do as a youngin.
Yeah, Max. Listen, man, shout out my boy, my brother, RD. I mean, may he rest in peace and shit. But that was his guy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It was always getting great with that nigga.
You know what I respect about your list though, is they all relate to your life and how they affect your life.
Yeah, but motherfuckers, man, I'm gonna get bashed for that.
Bro, you shouldn't though. You shouldn't because everybody gets scared to express.
We gonna make one more. I gotta take Jay-Z
off.
I gotta take Jay-Z off. Right,
so the draft
we
gonna, he doing
last minute
trades and shit.
We gonna put Kanye on that shit because late registration definitely was crazy.
I can respect
that.
You
taking Jay-Z over Kanye?
Kanye affected my life more than Jay.
Word.
From late registration to my Twisted Dark Fantasy affected my life way more than Jay.
I can respect it because he's saying it affected his life. So it's just like us when we like the Carter 2 album, bruh. When we was doing what we was doing, bruh. The Carter 2, it was that was a soundtrack to everything we was doing, bruh. Like, I mean, we can't. It's no way Wayne not in there. Like that album alone put Wayne in there.
That
like you feel me?
Crazy, bro.
But for him, it's these artists, and I respect it.
That shit was.
I heard Currency off of Wayne track.
Yeah, Carter 2.
That's what made me like Currency. Like I heard that shit, I was like, who this nigga?
Yeah.
And I started fucking with Currency heavy.
Yeah, real shit. That shit.
That shit.
Young Money. He was one of the first. Before Drake, before Nicki Minaj. That nigga.
To the next
level. Facts.
Everybody try to say the Nas, the J, the Big, the Pop, because they know the historians of hip hop is gonna look for those.
From millennial take that line.
We already know that.
No.
We know
we
that.
We break it down every time someone comes on this table right here, and we done had people from our era and people from your era, and we see the difference.
Shit, millennial tell you, yo, Pac, Big, J,
Nah, we haven't
lying.
We haven't seen that.
We had to sit here and tell some millennials
who Big L was.
Who Big L was.
That's the thing though. I know them dudes. Like I listen to all that shit, but I'm just saying what affected my life. I heard it and I know what it's about because it's history.
Right.
And I'm telling around all the people.
That's always the
what
message.
What affected my life is 50 Cent on.
Yeah.
That's when I dove in crazy.
And I respect that, but that's what we were trying to get the point across to
the youngest. You ain't got it. They ain't got to get everybody
gonna be in top 5, right?
Don't be in top 5, but dig in the crates and learn that craft and understand where it came from.
Y'all remember Charles Hamilton? Ain't nothing like it, bro. Remember that?
Yeah, definitely.
Bro, that shit made me fall in love with New York women. Like no lie, like to this day, I got a weak spot. The chick from New York, yo, she could finesse me like, and I'll do that shit proudly, like, yo.
Hey, them chicks from
she beat me for everything, bro.
Joke, bro. You gotta,
I ain't gonna lie.
Really followed them for 3 miles. Shorty,
but I ain't gonna lie.
Shorty,
yo.
Hey, listen, hey, 3 miles.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Until I see I've been in Cali, so like. Cali got that's like my second on the list.
Word.
Beautiful women across the world, but New York's still number 1, bro. New York's still number 1. I ain't gonna hold it. Just cause they closer to me.
I think
you must like a Chase.
Nah, it's 45-minute drive, bro. Like,
cat and mouse real quick.
Yo, New York is tough,
but
bro.
he'll tell you, he'll tell you time we pull up. We go, and we be in Manhattan. We be in Manhattan, right? I'll be like, yo, it's just a different vibe, boy.
It is though.
Like,
the real shit it is.
yo, bro.
Yeah.
No, I respect it. Listen, I work out there, I play out there.
Specifically Harlem chicks, Harlem women.
Bro,
Over with.
And listen,
Yo, if they watching this,
Yeah.
and you a Harlem girl,
hear that?
slide in DMs, just
Listen,
lit.
y'all heard that man.
Slide in the
Hit
DMs,
him
just
up.
lit.
Hit him up.
Anything
play
you
his
want.
music, put it on his story, put your homegirl on it, and both of y'all come holler at him. Feel me?
Straight facts.
I'm just saying.
Straight facts.
Yo, listen, bro, will tell you, listen, I'll play with the best of them. I go out there, and I'll bag them, I net them, like, however you want to get them. But New York,
That's a different vibe, bro.
It's a different vibe. I like it, bro. Y'all like it.
Yeah,
y'all
I respect it.
I remember I had this OG, right? And he was like, yo, let me teach you how to hustle. I'm like, what? This dude woke me up mad early. He was on the train, went to fucking the Diamond District in New York.
Word.
All that shit, like the whole, like when they be having like
the whole strip,
yeah, the whole strip, all that shit.
Yeah.
Tell me
Listen,
like
we
everything,
like
young.
He took me there and he was just like he just took me in that whole area, like just that whole like all the vendors and everybody be. He was just like, yo, what you watching? I'm like, nigga, it's early as hell. He's like, he said, yo, this kind of mindset you gotta have in order to really go out here and be ready for the world. And I was like, word. And that's just then like, yo, they hustle out there. Like, I like that shit.
And it's because it's such a big, it's so populated. Like, I think it's 3.5 million people or some shit like that in New York, yo. Like, bro, you got to get out there and get yours, because that shit is not coming in out.
You gotta be on that shit, bro.
So if you gonna learn, that's the place to go and learn. Like, you either gonna get that,
all hustling.
You either gonna go out there and
feeding
get your
their
shit
families,
or get
bro.
swallowed the fuck up.
They be feeding their family, selling whack ass t-shirts,
bro.
fake ass Gucci bags. Be coming home with the rent, like they got right today.
Anything in New York, I went down
all
there.
That shit.
Bro was trying to sell me one battery. I was like, yo, what?
Yo, bro.
Are you serious?
My video.
I only got this one.
In my video,
like, yo.
I just dropped my 100 video, right, yo? In my 100 video.
I love that video too,
bro.
I love that video, bro.
I'm gonna tell you a story about that video. Alright, so that spot where the dude bugs out and hops on the car,
yeah,
that shit real.
Yeah, nah,
like, don't lie, his homie inboxed me on Instagram the next day. He was like, that's my classmate. Like, yo, he be doing shit like, I'm like, the fuck you mean? Like, I'm like, this nigga got issues. He's like, nah, he does this. I checked on the other dude, got like 50,000 subscribers. I mean, 50,000 followers. Like, he does viral shit like that.
Right.
But that was bugged out night. But yo, even going there before that, no lie, like, I'm saying how much these motherfuckers hustle. This dude come up with his mixtape. And he like, yo, you a rapper, right? I'm like, yeah. He said, yo, you think you can, show love my mixtape? I'm like, yes. I grabbed it, I'm walking that shit. He followed us for like a block or two.
Oh, word.
I'm like, what's good, bro? He like, oh, I need bread for that. I said, I ain't got no bread. So I'm like, look at bro, like, I ain't got nothing, like,
right.
But like, I thought I'm gonna show support. I'm gonna throw it on my gram. He like, give my shit back. Yo, bro, took his shit back, my nigga. It just, I was like, damn, like.
Yo, bro, you say he followed you for a block and a half.
Like a block and a half.
He must be used to bagging them New York chicks.
Bro, he a New York dude. He just looked at me and was like, you ain't gonna buy my shit, bro. You ain't got nothing to give me. Bro, I ain't got shit, bro. I throw it up on the gram. He like, man, give my shit back. Like, no lie, snatched it and everything. I was just like, fuck.
That's the type of time you gotta be on, bro.
Well, I'm just saying, I respected it. I was like, damn, like, yo, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. We was out there like, it was late, right? Yeah, it was like, yo, early, like late early, like 3, 4, 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Motherfucker outside trying to sell his mixtape.
You gotta get it.
I'm like, nigga, I ain't doing that shit in Connecticut. Nah, no lie, we that shit. Like, we bring some shit from over here, bring that in here. We get some bread, bro.
Right. Yeah. Listen, them dudes be selling mixtapes on the trunk of their car, all that shit.
Yeah.
I actually bumped into a couple people. Went to the store and shit. And
right outside of Walmart.
Nah, I was on Welly in front of Sam's and shit. But
they go harder.
Yeah. I already know.
That's what it's
coming from. Saying no.
Pop up in your back seat like, yo, get my mixtape. Like, they go
all that shit come from the South though. Yeah. Them niggas in the South, they really, really grind with that shit.
Hell yeah. Any Master P interview you hear about it.
And you can do that anywhere though. It's just I feel like with less people, when it's like a Connecticut to New York, New York is so many people. It's like, yo, you're not gonna see the same person tomorrow. So don't give a fuck how you look right now.
Right.
Out here, it's like
130,000 people versus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If I go ahead and look crazy on the block, selling my merchandise, and I don't make no dime, they're gonna talk about this.
Yeah.
Versus New York, it's like it's getting talked about every day, so you probably just in the mix. Nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean?
Right. So being from seeing the hip hop scene in Connecticut compared to when you do your shows out in New York, because I know you be doing your shows out in New York.
Yeah.
What's the vibe like? Like, what's the difference? How does it feel when you go out of town, and what's like? How do they receive you? Like, you feel me?
My first New York show, I ain't have a good go. Like, it was cool. I did alright, but personally, I was bothered. That's why I had to go out there again. I shut that shit down. Man.
Word.
I ain't shut it down, but I did my thing. I did my thing.
I heard the last one you was the star of the motherfucking show.
Nah, they just fuck with me. But I'm saying, like, the first one, like, I needed that. That shit got me like, oh, alright. Like,
real quick.
Your crowd is real.
Yeah.
Like, they tough. Yeah. So you can rock that,
But they show you loving them hard way. He took it hard.
Yeah.
But they still was loving him like, we like you, but we ain't gonna tell you we like you. That's how you
then the second, like, the more I showed up and the more I came with, like, the newest shit, they said, oh, he's serious. They fuck with me. Yeah. I mean, like, we got invited to the next one. But like, with Connecticut is more like, I don't know, it's like it was crazy. I get numbers and people would tell me these motherfuckers is going crazy in the city, and I'll go look at their shit and they're not doing no numbers like me. And I'll be like, alright, and then I'll meet these dudes and like, they just be dickheads sometimes, or just be like, if you ain't in the circle, like, then you just out of it. And they be like, with me, I show love regardless. Like, I'm always open to work, but it's like, I just carve my own lane with it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, what I'm bringing ain't gonna be what everybody else bringing.
Fact.
But at the same time, it's still, you know, I still want to see Connecticut artists as a whole flourish, you feel me? So it's all love, but just the way things is right now, I just stay in my lane. I don't really mix. I don't really get in the mix. I might pop out to a venue, cause you know I am a local artist. So I pop out to local events and I show love, but I don't go out my way to mingle. Like, I go out, I stay in my corner, somebody say I say what up, I'm walking around, I say what up, I show love to everybody. But I ain't going out my way to like, they make you seem like you gotta basically like, be a fan before you could say you're an artist.
Nah, that's some real shit.
I gotta post this shit 100 times before you show me love.
Yeah. It's some real ones out here. But it's
like,
those.
It's like, what happens to real, recognize real, what happens to the vibe.
Right,
we meet off the jump and it's a good vibe, but I gotta post this shit 100 times for you to even fuck with me.
Right, and you even share my shit that once.
Yeah, and it's like, so I gotta get you 100 followers before you get me one. When it could just be, yo, I do music, you do music, you feel me? If you think I'm dope and I know you dope, I just think you dope, why can't we just collab and see what happens? You know what I mean?
Is that something that you have experience though?
Still in my motherfucking question. Go ahead.
You don't know what I'm about to say.
I guarantee you I do, but go ahead. I say
all the time, bro.
Go ahead.
He answered the question already. This shit.
I say all the time, like, I head up events, right? Because I do my merch. I head up events and like they'll be like, yo, you wanna be a vendor? And I'm like, I'm trying to be a performer too. And they're like, yo, we got the performance slots lined up. And I hear from like around the world, like, you know, third party, fourth parties that they ain't even got their performance lined up. I feel y'all niggas trying to box me in, like, and it's like, I know I ain't trash, bro. Like, what the fuck good with you, bro? Like, right. I ain't saying I'm the best on your shit, but I know I ain't trash. I know I got some shit people gonna like. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so it's like I be confused with it, like, the fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't take it personal. I just let it rock, cause like I said, like, the numbers don't lie, you know.
All right, what you doing your numbers? Have you encountered people want to work with you on the strength of your numbers? Like, you know, want to collab with you and want to rap or feature or.
I tell people all the time. I tell them like me. I write a lot of music, but I don't record as much as I used to. So with me, I'll write like 30 songs. And I'll get mixtape ready or album ready, whatever you want to call it. and I go to the studio just for that. And then after that, I'm worried about the launch now. Like, I'm trying to package my shit. So I tell people, like, if you catch me in grind mode, then we can link. But if you send me something right now, I tell them up front, like, bro, I fuck with this. When you trying to put it out, because right now I'm just focusing on this, because I'm not really in creative mode right now. Like, I write every day, but I don't go to the studio. I'm not one of those who spend mad time in the studio.
Word. So did you ever come across a time where as though you wrote something, you did your 30 songs and you prepped for, your launch, and then you get someone to email you a certain song and you feel like, oh, this shit is hot.
Then I hop on it. That's like still in my creative mode. But like once like, cause like me, I work so fast, so like I don't need to spend hours in the studio. I could go in there 1 hour and knock out mad shit.
So can you take?
I've heard. I've definitely heard.
Yeah. So
you can take a verse and something that you already wrote and put it to something that they sent to you, or that's something that
I just write something right there for them. I write something. It don't take me long. Like to create music, like to write a song, it don't take me long. When I go to the studio, it don't take me long. So that's why like I can do 3 hours and finish my tape. Like, and I can finish recording it in 3 hours and probably get like another 2 hours for them to like, or whatever they need to go ahead and mix and master it. But me personally, I'm in and out. Like, it's easy for me, so like you gotta catch me in the gap, like, cause I don't spend a lot of time, like I'm not in the studio like that. I really like just living life. Okay. I'll probably get my whole mixtape done in the first week of January, and then the rest of the month I'm just chilling. I mean, the rest of the year I'm just chilling, promoting, like. That's what I did with Smoking Dope when I'm hustling. Like, I recorded that shit. I had that shit done for a year. I was just packaging everything, getting it ready, and then I released it. And now I'm just chilling.
I think that's a problem that a lot of rappers would have, is that they spend more time prepping the song than they do as far as promoting the song.
Right. Because you know what it is.
You in the chemistry. You in the lab. I mean, you're in the lab. I mean, trying to put some chemistry together, and it's taking you too long to get that vibe. Right. And then you done spend all your energy, all your valuable time trying to get that vibe, and then when it's time to promote, you exhausted.
Well, I learned different. What I learned was, I guess it's traditional. You gotta have your shit ready. It's time is money. So I ain't going there to fuck around. Like we bring our weed, we bring whatever, but that's just extra. I don't even really need that shit. Like once we in there, like that shit, I probably smoke like a blunt or two. I'm already done with my session. Like we just in there bullshitting, like we having fun now. Like I go in there, get my business done, and then it's that. Like I don't even like. If you think you gonna come to my studio session and lounge, bro, you wasting your time. I'm not saying like that. Like, I'm trying to say like, if my homies come, but before they can get comfortable, I'm already done what I gotta do, and we probably done already. Like, that's how I work. So it's like a bottle, some weed, or that. That's just extras. If you see that shit in the background, that's just there. Like, we probably ain't even touch it. We probably ain't even really drink it. You know what I mean? Like
start indulging.
That's for after the stool. I'm so quick like that. So it's like, cause time is money for me. So if I'm spending, however, $400, $500 on the session, 10 hours, I ain't coming here to chill.
So do you prep before you go to the studio? Because it sounds like something that if you one taking Drake, you gotta when you put
it fluctuates. It fluctuates. Sometimes like a one take song, some songs I got, I like the shit so much that I'll do it so much times in my head, and like at home, by the time I get to the studio, that shit so fluent. But I don't necessarily practice them. I just like all the songs I make personally. So when I'm writing them, when I got them done, I'm rapping that shit 100 times over to homies, to friends. Like I'm either doing it and like, yo, play this beat, hear this, or I'm spitting this shit to them over the phone, in person. Like
you just can't get it out your head.
Yeah, when I like it, I like it.
Yeah, I respect it. It's like that, when you get that one song, you hear that one song on the radio, and you go upstairs and you're like, God damn, this shit is stuck in my head. You singing this like all fucking day.
Yeah, that's what it be for this song. So it'll be like, I'll rap that shit for like 3 days straight, and then I get tired of it. And then sometimes I get to the studio and I'll be tired of this shit. Like,
right, let me just get this shit up.
I probably have to like get in the mood. Like a lot of times we'll go, and like I have to go back to that song. Like I'll knock it out in the first 30 minutes, do the other ones, so I get in the mood, and I have to go back because I wasn't feeling that shit. Because I already practiced it so much. You feel me?
Yep.
So what type of crowd are you trying to grasp though? like, are you a versatile rapper? Like you are in all lanes, or?
I'm versatile. I can do everything. I got pop songs. I got everything. But my crowd, my forte, my lane, my niche is for the stoners.
Okay.
Like if you ain't a stoner,
Knew it.
like when you come to a Young Scrap project, you have to have a blunt lip.
I could dig it.
Like you gotta have a blunt lip. Like you cannot. This is not for the sober mind. I'm not saying it's druggy rap, but it's like how my mind works and how I look at the world. To order understand the shit I'm talking about, you gotta have a blunt lip. Like this disclaimer: if you ain't a stoner, don't even bother playing my shit.
Nah, fuck that. Still plays. Them numbers count. Fuck it.
I'm just saying, like, for the real fans, for the lifers, for the Young Scrap fans. If you ain't a stoner, stay the fuck off my shit.
Word.
So you mentioned Wiz. Is that someone you relate to as far as, you know, him being a stoner rapper? Is that someone that you
Wiz?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm be real too. I like Currency over Wiz. Like I fuck with Wiz. But I can't listen. I could listen to a Wiz project, but not really.
Mainstream than
he more pop.
Yeah, pop. Yeah, then
I need Currency. Like
Currency. Yeah, he's a more I
mean, he's talking about lowriders a lot, cars I don't own and shit, but it sounds dope.
But he's a stoner.
It sounds dope. Like like word. That's what that car ride like. Got stars in the ceiling. Word.
I respect that.
It's hard to find a verse where
it sounds dope.
Where Currency having talked about, I mean, when he breaking down and shit. I mean,
he said name a verse.
No. It's hard to name a verse when he, Currency not talking about smoking.
Nah, fact all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I fuck with Wiz though, but Currency over Wiz. Alright. But I like to see them together. 2009 tape was fire. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, word.
I like that, but like I was fucking with Wiz all the way up until his first tape, all the way up until I say Taylor all the race.
So us being a little bit before your era, and our stoners would be someone like, you know, Meth and Redman. Is that someone?
Nah, much love.
Meth, Redman,
Snoop, it's Snoop, of course. Snoop, because he's still here.
I fuck with Wu-Tang.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that song Mary J. Blige,
yeah.
Okay. Like I need that shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Meth a legend. Like he definitely in my Meth and Redman. Those is the hood niggas Cheech and Chong.
Now facts, yeah.
Like it's Cheech and Chong for them people. But when you from the hood,
God damn it.
He right. We were rapping you all fucking episodes.
Yeah,
I'm good. Listen, I'm like them right now. I'm in this shit. I just get to interject every now and then.
Nah, like
let's go.
Them is the hood niggas Cheech and Chong. Like it's Cheech and Chong, but for me it's Meth and Red, man.
Yeah.
Like them is my OGs to this smoke shit. Like Meth and Red. Like Meth, Red, Snoop. Like on some hood shit.
Yeah,
Meth, Red, Snoop. Currency.
Shit, that's the only shit I know.
Wiz, even though Wiz make the pop shit, Wiz still from the hood. Cause his first mixtapes, he was popping a lot of shit. That's before that. His first.
You're right.
He was when he had the
Shortcut.
shortcut.
For me is when I got on Wiz. Cushion Orange was for me. Yeah. That's when I got on Wiz. I ain't really know
when he was rapping about having a piece, like he was doing that. He go, Wiz was in the streets, man.
Word.
Wiz official.
Word.
He was rapping some shit.
So, being that you in the music industry, cause I ain't gonna count y'all just because, you on our podcast. I don't mean you just a local
industry, but I'm doing things.
Nah, you in the industry, bro. The reason I say that is because, it's this battle right now in the industry. If you're an artist, period, is it independent or is it label? Like, what if an Interscope or a Def Jam came knocking down your door right now, and your numbers is up without them? Are you rocking independent or are you rocking with the industry?
No lie, if the team fucking with the label situation, then we with the label situation. If the team thinking this situation stay independent, we stay independent.
So we just see majority rules.
It's whatever. Yeah, it's whatever. Like for me, it's
whatever makes sense for you.
Because for me, like I said, it ain't about the money for me. So if it's a label situation, like I'll do that if it makes sense. If It gotta just feel right. Like I just can't feel like I'm getting controlled as an artist.
No facts.
It ain't about money. Like you could come with $100,000 check. I don't care. Like if I can still make the music I want to make, I'm a quadruple that. I'm gonna turn that $100,000 to $1 million regardless. You know? But it gotta be with what I'm trying to do. So if it don't match what I'm trying to do, then I ain't with it. You can't put a number on shit like that. You know what I mean?
And you know, nowadays you really don't need a label to make money.
And that's why I always ask that question.
My last tape, Smoke the One Muscle, I'm not trying to say it's an album. If you look at the numbers, I think I did 300,000 streams already. So I did it streaming, I didn't sell no hard copies. But streaming, and it's on all major platforms, Smoking Dope While I'm Hustling. It probably, I probably sold like 300, 200, 250. Like when you break it down to streamings, 1,350 streams is an album sale. I probably sold like 250, 300. But checks I'm getting from it, and with merch included, what I made off of merch, it's a successful release. Even though it's not ranking like your favorite artist, and I'm in the positive as far as like with that project. I made bread. Like, right. So independent ain't wrong. Like I made my bread, and I did that shit without even knowing.
Right. Let me ask you this, right?
Yeah.
This is something I never thought about asking any artist sitting in that chair that we talk to about their career, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the way the industry is calculating streams and counting them as sales?
That shit help.
You think it help?
Yeah.
I think they robbing y'all.
I think it helps.
I think if I still was doing music, I'd be pissed off. Cause a stream is a listen, and back when in our era when we was growing up,
a CD is a sale.
A CD is a sale. A single is a sale. So they can stream the single. Mad times they gotta stream a single 1,500 times for that shit to count as one sale.
I'm gonna tell you why I think it helps. It's hard when you're an unknown rapper to walk outside and have somebody buy your CD.
True.
Versus if they just happen to listen to your song and like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they'll probably look at you. Because I
think that's the difference between today and
because streaming don't involve money.
Yes,
streaming don't involve money, or they already paying for all the services. So when you get the music for free, and you hear it and you like it, it's costing you nothing to support me. All you gotta do is keep my shit in your playlist.
See, because I think with the social media outlets, what they looking at is everybody that watch it. If you can get $1 from everybody that watch it, that's equivalent to a sale, I guess.
And it's no harm done. Nobody has to be like, I fucking spent $10 on this fucking album, it's trash.
Right. Listen to it and
if you don't like it.
But still, if they stream this shit 1,500 times on certain streaming platforms, you only get 1,500 is only like 5 cents, maybe 5 cents for that. Like, you feel me? Like I feel like they're robbing the artists. I may be, a little bit ahead of my time as far as looking at the numbers, but I'm telling you, I feel like they're robbing y'all.
I look at it like the stock market. You gotta invest.
Let me shut the fuck up about the goddamn.
You gotta
Here
invest.
we goddamn go. Here we go.
You gotta invest.
That's the answer I was looking for.
You gotta invest. You gotta invest. You gotta put stock in yourself. So that 5 cents
just get them fucking streams up. Period.
Hell yeah, stock market.
Word.
That's the thing. They turn artists into stock pieces. Word. They turned the music game into a stock market. So, like, it's all about what this artist can do. It's not about, like, whether this project gonna sell. It's like, are we investing our money into this? Like, I think streaming helps major labels gauge how they're gonna invest into an artist. If he's streaming this much, and I know that he's making this much on the dollar, then I know he's gonna be something. Versus if he's not streaming at all.
See, and that's why I think independent would be a better decision than a major label, because if they can base your album sales off of what you streaming, you already doing what they basing
it. Like you said, it helps the artist too. Because
Master P said, if you offering me $1 million on this signing for a bonus, what am I really worth and he betted on himself. You know what I mean? Find out he worth $10+ million on the independent shit. Like, you feel me? So that's why I always ask that shit. And it, as you can see from the answers, and I hope y'all replay this shit to what he just said. They turning the artists in the music industry into the stock market. I hope y'all replay that shit, because he dropped a fucking jewel on y'all, and y'all might have fucking missed it. But I need y'all to go back and listen to that part. My bad for plugging it, but I had to plug it during the episode because that shit just hit me hard. That shit had me shaking my head and everything. I never fucking looked at it like that. Like, for me, he just opened my eyes or some shit. But if they offering you that amount of money, what are you really worth? Like, if you continue to invest in yourself, what can you really?
Well, for me, it's a double-edged sword, because like I said, like, money, I don't care about the money.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So it's like, if a label was to offer me $10 million, but they telling me I can get $10 million for 10 albums, and they let me do what the fuck I want to do.
Right.
You want all rights to your music.
And I'm saying, and I take that $10 million, and I can feed my team, and I can feed my family, and I can do what I gotta do, and they tell me I can do it my way, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
You gonna have your 10 albums before the year over.
If everybody get to eat, and you know what I'm saying?
You gonna have that shit.
And that I'm not against.
Like,
I'm just saying, for those who don't have the mindset you have, they need to at least rewind.
You know what I think it is? You know what
rewind.
I think,
and listen to what the fuck he just said. Yo. That shit's crazy.
I think people, personally, artists, they either too proud or they don't really believe in themselves. Too proud. I say they too proud because they feel like, man, fuck a label, da-da-da. And then some people, they don't believe themselves, they rather stay independent. My reality is like, yo, you gotta look at what you doing. Like, fuck the outside world. If a label was to call me right now, it ain't about what the world gonna think. It's about, yo, what's my situation right now? Because bills still gotta get paid.
Yeah.
You know, and if I got the power to change that, then we gonna change that shit.
No,
if a label's the way I'm gonna change that, then I'm gonna do what I gotta do to change that. If it makes sense.
And it's more because everybody think label 365 deal. But you can do a label deal and it's just a distribution deal.
I'm saying
you can do
any type of deal. Like if it's putting my family, if it's put me in a position where I got an opportunity and I can change my family's lives, and all I gotta do is execute, whether it's 360, distribution, whatever. I believe in myself.
Word.
Feel me? So I might sign if it makes sense. If it's gonna change anybody around me, I'm gonna do it because I know
if it makes sense, it makes dollars.
Yeah, I'm saying, but I know I believe in myself.
Word.
I know I can have longevity. I got 5 mixtapes in it. My shit's still growing. My shit ain't stopped. My shit ain't stay stagnant. It's growing every day.
I like the fucking way you talk.
I totally respect it, but you know, just to be on a, just be careful with the labels, because
as long as you,
the talent can always be there. The talent can always be there.
But know to me, people don't meet obligations. That's what fuck them up. What I'm saying is, I'm talented enough to know if I sign something, as a man, I can meet all obligations. I can keep my end of the deal. If you telling me I gotta stay hot for 10 albums, I know I can stay hot for 10 albums.
I think the most important part of any deal that you sign is your masters and your publishing.
Nah, facts. Because I'm saying, but either way, somewhere you could buy that. So you hear about rappers buying that when they get their bread up.
Yeah, right. See, but nowadays, you want to put yourself in a position where you don't gotta go back and do something that you could have done in the beginning.
Right.
So you know what I think it is? Not to cut you off. I think it is. People look at their life and the situation, the moves they make as checkers. I look at it as chess. In chess, you could take 5 pieces from a motherfucker and he still gets you checkmate.
Nah, facts.
You feel me? So I might sign my name to 360 deal, and to the world it's like, this motherfucker stupid. Alright, they took 5 pieces from me, but maybe that money that machine, I need that.
It's about what you do.
To let me hold my shit down for these next 10 albums, and then that 10 album come out, and I'm still on top of my game because I played the game the right way. That I could go back and just still hit checkmate on them niggas and buy my masters. Now I'm cooling. Now all my old music.
Michael Jackson was a Michael Jackson
and
on
then
the first album.
and then now everything after the 10th, I don't gotta stream crazy because my old shit still streaming. I'm getting all the money from that, and this shit could do 1,000. I'm still getting bread for that.
I get you.
I feel like rappers, they get in the game and they had that first good year. And then they might not be as talented, but we see a lot of untalented motherfuckers.
No, you got a bunch of one-hit wonders,
Definitely.
And they sign it on a humble, like, oh, It's money. They sign that shit, and then the next shit ain't the same because they not that good. They know they not that good.
Yeah, so it's usually off of that
See,
single.
but the thing about nowadays rappers is as soon as you sign the dotted line, it's a bunch of endorsements coming right behind it. So the rappers ain't even getting paid off the rapping. They getting paid off the commercials and
I think that's the point he's making. Like, it's not, I don't give a fuck about the deal. Because, I mean, the publishing, you make the money off of that. You make the money off the mastering. Because when I come back and buy this shit 5, 10 years later or whatever, however many years it take, and I'm the celebrity that is the celebrity, by then, my shit is going to be worth way more than whatever the fuck you done made by now. He's saying it's not the money that I'm signing for. It's what I do with the money. Once I get it, that'll make it.
That $1 million events.
I get the mindset. I definitely
that
get
$1 million events. All right. Another rapper might buy a jewelry with it. How you know I might not go get to my man's? Let's go do some real estate.
Right.
Right.
I might be like, all right, $1 million. All right, we gonna put that. Yo, mom, what you need? This what you need. Put this to the side. You feel me? I already got a producer. I'm gonna bring him for this album, bang, get his name. You know what I'm trying to say? And then it's like, when you get, it's test.
See, cause
you know what I mean?
Me as a youngin, I was never sure what to do in the game. I was always sure what not to do. So I never did what they showed me to do. I did the opposite. So with that being said, there's a bunch of people in the game that can do that for you and show you. All right, this not the lane to go down, but you know I'm looking at a artist such as Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper is a great ideal of a great example of an independent artist on getting endorsement deals, getting without nobody backing him, no major label, but he's well off, successful in doing what he's doing. So. You know, with that example, and I mean leading the way, it just shows you, you know, the opportunity or just the potential that's out here.
And at the same time, what Chance did, like with his image and what he's doing, with his buzz, he made himself super marketable. Yeah. So I think the reason why he can stay independent is because with him being super marketable, we see him in commercials, we see him doing, he getting bags different ways. As I'm saying, like. Yo, in chess, every piece got its own moves.
Absolutely.
You just gotta find out what piece you are on the board. I know I'm not a pawn. You feel me?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know. Like, I might be a pawn for one piece, for one move, but I know I'm more than just that. So it's like, every situation just presents a different type of, like, you know what I mean?
Every situation is a situation.
I respect the king.
No, I'm just saying, like, say you had $10 million from me, right? And they like, yo, it's 360, 10 million, you know, that's the logistics of it, you feel me? Right? But you telling me I can do what I want, but I got obligations. Say you saying you need a hit, you feel me? You need a hit, right? Alright, from the gate, if I got a cult following, and you tell me you need a hit,
that's gonna be simple.
I'm gonna cater to my cult following, because we know what spreads faster, word of mouth. Since the beginning of time. Yeah. So with word of mouth, if my cult following, if I got a hit that's catered to my cult following, and they tell people that they put motherfuckers onto this shit, and more motherfuckers getting on it, I'm meeting my obligations every time. Like rappers be having so many go-tos, bro. I think when they get in, they be trying to think about how can I appeal more. It's not about appealing more. It's about growing what you got already.
Right.
That's everything. Who the fuck hustles to, yo, I'm trying. You get a pack, right? You rinsing on your block and you like, yo, I want to go take over New York. Nigga, take over your city first.
Right. What are the flowers that you got instead of planting more seeds?
Yeah, like, get right, bro. Get right, bro. Like,
I respect it.
Why would I go over there when there's still so much territory over here?
Yeah, you got
I get it, bro.
Let's take over everything before we go take over, you know what I mean? Let's take over this. Why would we go over there? So,
it seems to me that, you know, the decisions is very well thought of, and it's not just you. It's you and your team that's backing these decisions.
Well, my team, before I do anything, I run it by my team.
Not fact.
That's the obligation I have. Feel me? I might not agree with every decision, but I trust my team.
Right.
Feel me? So I don't say we got the same mind state, but I got 100% faith in the majority decision.
I respect that.
Because in the majority of the decision, people are thinking about, they're thinking about me and they think about themselves. They're not gonna put themselves in the hole behind me.
Right.
And I'm not gonna put myself in the hole behind them.
Right.
So they thinking about the majority decision. I know it's with the greatest interest,
The best
point blank
interest,
period.
yeah.
Because what I realize on my end is I'm the rapper. So before I even give them a topic of conversation, I gotta create something. So if I create something mediocre and the conversation is, what the fuck we gonna do with this shit? That's my fault.
Right.
If I got something fire and they like, let's go.
You are the product.
You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, people don't look at it like that though. They go in there, they just make whatever. Me, I realize from the gate, like, the world is in my hands.
Got you.
So if I make something fire, me and my team like, this is a hit. You feel me? All I gotta worry about from there is how we gonna package this. I don't gotta worry about if it's gonna blow.
Got you.
If I'm saying it's hot, the engineer saying it's hot, and the whole team saying it's hot, all we gotta worry about how we gonna package this.
Hey, Scrap, just to reiterate, you a legend.
I'm saying shit, bro.
The reason I gotta reiterate that shit, and to me it was the perfect timing, is because, bruh, we done sat down and talked to a lot of people, and we done, over our years of being here, we done heard a lot of interviews, seen a lot of interviews, but at this level of the game that you're in right now, coming from where you're coming from, is not, it hasn't been a lot of people that think the way you're thinking. Like, your mindset is legendary.
I'm gonna take that from a life lesson. I remember on some street shit, like, I remember I was hustling, and like one of my OG told me, he said, yo, it's about the flow. It's not about the profit. Like, it's about the profit, but it's not about the, it's like, he like, yo, you want to move this shit fast. You don't want to sit on drugs.
Right.
And that, I take that from the streets, I apply that to life.
Yeah.
Cause it's like,
it's all in the same.
yeah, like when you hold on to something too long, it loses value. If I got sour this week, and somebody got gorilla glue or whatever, and I'm still moving sour 2 weeks from now, and this motherfucker's moving to like some other shit. Like, cause I don't want to drop my price. I want to get this shit off before he get this shit off. You feel me? So it's like, if you know you at disadvantage, but you know you got something to work with, why not cater to, work, crunch the numbers. You know what I mean? So like me, I know I'm not the illest rapper as far as like, I'm not in the game, so there's no spotlight on me. But if I could give you, say I got one hit that could ring off crazy, why not milk that shit?
I'm gonna say
this. Why not? Cause that one hit gonna give me the numbers that big rapper got.
That one hit that
why
you
not
looking
ride
for?
that shit?
That one hit that you're talking about, matter of fact, cause you made it clear that you're not looking for it. The one hit that you're talking about, I got a feeling that shit is right around the corner with your ambition, your drive, and just your motivation on the game. It's coming. You speak that shit into existence. We done talked about that shit plenty of times on this podcast. All that shit that you talking about and everything that you believe in, it makes other people believe in you. And so, you know what I mean? So I see it coming, bro.
And just for the record, this is our first time actually meeting him in the flesh, bro. This is our first time actually meeting him. Before this has only been through the music and only been through our mutual connect has been telling me about this guy.
This is what you a fan.
Even that full circle, what I said.
Yeah.
I gave him something, and he took it, right? And he was like, yo, and it created a conversation with a point where it could open up a door.
Right.
But it started from what I bring to the table. That's why I feel like people don't understand the business. They start getting a level of, like, you got a team out, you think your team caters to you, you gotta cater to your team.
Right, they go both ways. It's a two-way street.
It's not just, yo, I ain't got shows, I got a song. Bro, your shit is whack.
Right.
You gotta deliver on your end. 50-50 is how a relationship works.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
If I'm creating trash,
and
they can't get nothing from me, I'm pretty sure my shit was trash, you'd be like, yo, I don't know.
I definitely would have. I think you need to put him through boot.
If I'm giving my son, if I'm giving my team something respectable, and I ain't saying I gotta be the dope, but if it's something respectable,
then you can't.
then I did my end. You feel me? If it's something I can do something, then and it's my best, then there should be no reason why we got any
the
speed
product was
bumps.
potent. I ain't gonna lie. The product was potent. I'm not gonna lie. This shit is blue magic.
Gang with me. Gang
This
with
shit
me.
is blue magic.
Gang with me.
Don't take a listen to my boy Young Scrap.
Gang
You know what I'm
Definitely,
saying?
man.
Got gang with me, but
Definitely,
that's reality of how I look at everything in life though.
Nah, facts.
From everything, like it's not even just
Life.
music, it's life.
Life period is a
You got
grind,
to
bro.
start with yourself. Like you gotta look at yourself mirror and say, what can I do for this situation?
Right. Yo, listen, man. I just need you to know that that door that was open by you coming here today is always gonna be open for you.
Nah, facts. We gonna come kick
Whatever
it.
project,
We gonna
video,
come kick it.
conversation you wanna have, whatever, anything.
Yo, I'm being real.
Please,
I
bro.
did other like joints.
Mm-hmm.
I like the other joints, but this is like my favorite right now. I ain't
Hear
gonna
that?
listen to this
appreciate
one.
it.
Run up stuff.
I'll fuck with that.
Grown up talk.
I
I
appreciate
fuck with
it.
grown up
We
talk.
definitely humble about that. Know what I mean?
Listen, any topic, anything you want to come through, just inbox us, let us know, hit us up, let us know.
You
The
got
door
you
is
got a
always
spot.
open for
You got a
you,
spot
bro.
right
Facts,
here.
Always.
facts,
Red
facts.
carpet, bottle treatment, all
Yeah.
of that. You know,
Nah,
you know how
facts.
it is.
Nah, we definitely gonna come through. I'm definitely gonna come through more often. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? What we expecting is your next project. That's what he's saying.
Alright, next project.
That's what
Promo
he's
for the next joint?
I'll be real. bro.
Come drop it over here.
Definitely.
I'm about to do an EP.
Okay.
I gotta give a management on how we gonna release it,
Alright.
and then the project's coming next year.
You heard it here first.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all EP. The EP. I'm gonna try to give y'all EP.
Alright.
Cause like I said, I gotta run it by the team. If they give it the green light, I got something for y'all.
Alright.
Listen,
But
you got some
project
promo
definitely
on it.
coming.
That's it.
I'm gonna let you know right now. This is my every year drop date, 420. So
Okay.
project 420 next
I love
year,
that.
Gotta
definitely.
respect it.
I love
It's
that.
the greatest holiday of all.
Yeah, 420 next year. 420 next year. Young Smokey Robinson. That's the name of the
420.
project.
Young Smokey Robinson.
That's the name of the
You heard that
project.
shit?
Young Smokey Robinson.
42020. You heard that shit?
420, Young Smokey Robinson.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
ladies.
Yo, that's perfect marketable.
Yeah.
Bruh.
42020.
Listen.
Yeah, that's the next project though, but I'm trying to get EP in there before that.
Alright.
So,
Listen,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
You always welcome here, bro.
Yeah, we
Definitely,
might have to
definitely.
fuck around and get with you to do the whole fucking release party or some shit. We
Definitely
You
do
know,
that.
like,
Definitely do that. Definitely do that.
we gotta have to do a song.
Definitely can do that.
Song.
Definitely can do that.
That song don't have to
Definitely.
take place.
Definitely.
I like
I'm
that.
with it.
I
I'm
like
with it.
that.
Hey yo, listen, man. I need y'all to take away from this episode for real. My guy got talent, man.
Mhm.
I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't give a fuck what you heard on this episode that you disagree with. If you didn't click the link to hear his fucking music, to get your own opinion on his music, you're bugging. Period. You're bugging. I need y'all to go stream everything that he got out. Every EP, every mixtape, every single, every video on YouTube, anything he got out, I need y'all to go take a listen, catch a vibe to it, know what I mean? Get right and fuck with it, man. Support your artists, man. And I ain't saying local, because he everywhere with these numbers he putting up. I
Ain't
need
no
y'all to
local
understand, this is
He
an
grinding, yo.
artist right here, you feel me? He out here.
He grinding.
Young Scrap, $sign for the S, you feel me? I definitely need y'all to look that name up, fuck with it, stream it, get them numbers up, and support my guy, you feel me?
Facts.
Hey yo, I am Coolie Main. You can catch me anywhere under the name of Coolie Main. If you can't find me there, you can find me anywhere under Grown Ups Talk.
Facts. And it's your boy AK the Chief signing out, checking off. You know the motto: like, share, and follow. If you didn't do it, do it. Tell a friend and do that shit again. You know what I mean? Special shout out to my boy Blaze at 450 Forest Road, West Haven, Connecticut, at All Star Lineup. You know what I'm saying? Where you can get your All Star lined up.
It's your boy Young Scrap, aka Young Smokey Robinson. Follow me on all social media platforms, Young Scrap. You know, Smoke a Dough while I'm hustling out on all major streaming platforms. Go and get that 100.
And y'all know what it is, man. Hey yo, it's either talk to us grown
Or
or
don't
don't
talk to us.
talk to us at all.
That's
You
it.
feel me?
Gang with me.
Word.